Hey guys, Decal13 here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order. But of course, this isn't just any other episode of Fate Grand Order. This is the 50th episode I've done of Fate Grand Order already. And I think that's incredible, that I've been through 50 episodes of this already. And I can't wait for another 50 before I even reach the final singularity. I mean, with all the events coming up, and how much story I have left to do, there's no doubt we're gonna be well into the hundreds by the time we hit the final singularity. I can see that. Alright, so anyway, continue on with the story of London. Demonic Fog Laughs, Section 3. We got, again, assassins and lancers. So, Berserker time. I'll use Alicia's Beowulf. Let's see, I'm gonna swap you out, bring back in Ibaraki, and who the fuck's driving that motorcycle? Probably don't want you in the party. Not you. I guess Betty, just in case things go bottom up. You're the one I want to give. Yeah, Suki Mihara Student Council too. Actually, no, you have Buster and Quick. Wolves and Mibu would actually be better on him. Yeah, why not? Ooh, it's a weird itch on the back of my neck. That's not great. Alright, let's go. Oh boy, Saber. You always reveal your true name to strangers right away. We talked about this. If you're introducing yourself, just state your class. Do you understand? Disclosing your true name is like revealing your abilities. That's the reason we conceal our true names during normal Holy Grail wars. And yet you give out your true name at the drop of a hat. Ah, what's the difference? This is no longer the Holy Grail war that you spoke of. It's not the one with 7 heroic spirits, nor the one with 14. On top of that, no masters. Anyway, do you have any ciders? I am thirsty. Oh, wait, that's my favorite sofa! Oh, well. Yes, I already got your ciders chilled and ready. Right, do we have a refrigerator? Right, we do have a refrigerator before it became widely used. Being a scholar sure is useful. Though I have chemicals that need to be stored at low temperatures, it's necessary for scholars. Sure. Whew, that's the stuff. Really hits the spot coming out of that demonic fog. What are you two doing? Don't just stand there, find a place to sit. My home is your home. This is my temporary base. I don't even think this is your home, is it, Mordred? Right. Senpai, what should we do? Is it alright to sit? You with the glasses. Can I ask you something? Well, alright. I don't mind. If Saber trusts you, I'm sure we're on the same side. I haven't introduced myself yet. I am Henry Jekyll. I work in London as a scholar. A scientist. Though not officially a mage, I am familiar with elixirs. One day, all of a sudden, London was blanketed by this fog. It was a nightmare. I was able to figure out that the fog contained magical energy. Was at a loss about what to do. That's when we met and started working together. He isn't very reliable as a mage, but he comes in handy in his own way. I provide the muscle. He investigates and analyzes. Exactly. Excuse me, Mr. Henry Jekyll? That name, is the same name as a character in a novel. Coincidence? Or perhaps he was the model for that character. Mash, can you detect the presence of a servant? I can't. You're inside, but you might as well be outside. I can't either, Doctor. I can't tell if this presence is human or not. I assure you, I am a genuine human. If it's a servant you want, they're outside, investigating. And what were you talking about? A novel? Yes, a book that was published a little before this era. The main character shares your name. I don't recall that. Strange, as I do read my share of novels. The same name as the main character. Really? I don't think I could forget that. Well, let's set that aside. It is a very common name, after all. Is it? As I was saying, I am Henry Jekyll. All I want to do is stop this blight on my hometown. But the more important matter at hand is you folks. You're slightly different from us, aren't you? Singularity, huh? One of 7 bolts that were driven into the world. And the London of this era is that bolt. Yes, we're searching for the Holy Grail, which we believe causes the singularity. I understand your situation now, more or less. Now, let me tell you of this city's circumstances that we're aware of. Each night for the past 3 nights, a lethal fog has descended upon London. If you wear a mask in an area where the fog is thin, you probably won't die from it. But it's no good where it's thick. Normal creatures will be corrupted by the magical energy just by breathing it in. It probably depends on one's predisposition, but in worst cases, death comes within an hour. I don't have the exact numbers, but according to my calculations, several 100,000 have died. There are areas that have become ghost towns already. The East End's just about wiped out. It's only a matter of time before the entire city is nothing but ruins. It's all because of that fog. An extraordinary dense fog laced with potent magical energy. For now, we're calling it demonic fog. London, covered by a deadly fog. It's slightly similar to an incident that will occur in the 20th century. Is it off by a century? That's probably what the singularity is, but I'll look at the 20th century case too. I thought this was a one-city deal, but it's getting pretty complicated. It's not just the demonic fog. You two should have engaged in combat as well. These past 3 days, on top of the demonic fog, London has been plagued with other types of threats. Those committing atrocities under cover of the fog. Automatas made of magecraft, killer homunculi, helter-skelter. And there's a serial killer. The newspapers call them Jack the Ripper. The newspapers? Yes, the newspapers were still being printed on the first day of the demonic fog, though no longer. Understandably, it seems that neither Scotland Yard nor the government has a handle on the situation. Government functions are already starting to freeze up. External support is hindered by the fog isolating London. It's already been 3 days. A cooped-up populace won't last long. The demonic fog doesn't go indoors, but once food and water runs out, London will perish. That's horrifying. The situation requires quick response. Alright then, Mr. Jekyll and Mordred. I have a proposal. We'd like you to help us search for the Holy Grail, the likely origin of this situation. Nothing would suit us better. Right, Saber? Fine with me. Seems like the best thing to do. Good, this will truly help us. In more ways than one. So, Mash and John. Lucky for us, this apartment is over a ley line. Very lucky for us. Excuse me? Foe! Right, Senpai and Foe. It's possible to set up a summoning circle in this room. Maybe Mr. Jekyll knew about the ley line and intentionally built his apartment over it. I doubt he did that. Oh, no, I'm not a legitimate mage. This isn't a magecraft workshop. It's just a regular room. At any rate, feel free to use it as you please. What are you going to do? We'll put the servant summoning circle over the ley line to boost John and Mash's combat abilities. Servants summoned by the circle aren't always active, but they're a huge help during battles. Alright, let's start setting it up. Roger, creating terminal point. While they make the circle, I'll help you pass the time. Previously, I spoke about servant class affinity, so I think I'll expand on that. Just as each heroic spirit has a story to tell, they have classifications that explain how they were born. There are 3 attributes: heaven, earth, and human. Most servants fall under one of these categories. Heaven includes divine spirits demoted to heroic spirits, children of gods, and embodiments of legends. Earth includes legendary heroes that took hold in the land, fairies, and demonic beasts. Human is for heroes and great people who actually existed. I'm included in this group as a great artist who actually existed. Heaven wins over Earth but loses to human. Earth wins over human but loses to heaven. And human wins over heaven but loses to Earth. Humans believe in gods. However, the gods that they stop believing in become non-existent. Native heroes and fairies have nothing to do with faith. However, they are no match for the gods that created them. And there are rare special heroic spirits that do not belong in any of the three attributes. They are an exception of exceptions. The heroic spirits of the star. They do not belong to heaven, earth, or human, yet they exist on earth under heaven and are born of humans. Servants of the star have nothing to do with heaven, earth, or humans. After all, they are an exception. That said, these are nothing more than categories. The effects aren't as pronounced as class affinity, so it's not worth integrating into a strategy. And that wraps up this session. Summoning circle setup complete. Good luck in this era too. Thanks, Da Vinci. Thank you, Da Vinci, thank you. Thank you yet again. Who was that just now? She was beautiful, but she wasn't actually here, was she? Foe! Foe! Huh? I remember seeing him somewhere before. Phantasmal? Foe! Foe? Perhaps a rare animal from around Africa. Anyway, Saber. And this concerns Mash and John, too. This is abrupt, but I would like to ask you three to do something. We just got back and we have to go out into the demonic fog again? Good grief. I apologize for asking you to lead the way. It's just that we're not used to London yet. No, it's fine. Don't worry. If you guys hadn't come here, this work would have had to be all mine. If anything, I should be thanking you. Sorry for making you come along based on vague information. Oh, no, Mordred, not at all. Protecting one of Mr. Jekyll's other collaborators, the Swiss scholar Mr. Frankenstein, huh? Seems he's been unreachable since this morning. Do you normally communicate with each other via radio? Jekyll does. He calls it his information network. I don't really understand it. He has collaborators all over the city and chats with them on the radio every day. Old man Victor was safe until yesterday, at least. Victor Frankenstein, huh? Just when we thought it's another character from a novel, it turns out to be his relative. The grandchild of the mage that became the model character in the novel was what Mr. Jekyll mentioned. Unexpected indeed. In Mary Shelley's novel, Dr. Frankenstein was a scientist, but the person he was modeled after was a real-life mage. It brings to mind that idiom about how truth is stranger than fiction. Are scientists and mages really that different? Yes. Strictly speaking, magecraft and science are contrary to each other. Chaldea's existence is an extreme exception, and if you think about it both globally and historically... Oh, yes, but everything has an exception. In a certain era, science and magecraft virtually meant the same thing. For example, even if you set aside ancient times, some will say alchemy is the origin of chemistry. There are numerous examples of mages who are known as renowned scientists, chemists, and scholars. You know, Da Vinci is one such example. You called? Oh, you're talking about science and magecraft. I'm no help there. After all, I'm almighty. You can't compare me to anyone. Too bad. Bye. Yeah, okay, Da Vinci. We lost the connection. She just fucking hung up on us. Da Vinci's way too carefree. I know. We're near Soho. Keep your guard up now. They'll be here soon. The edge of the city area where Jekyll's apartment is seems relatively peaceful in comparison. This area is no good. We're in their territory. So it appears. I'm picking up multiple motion signals. It'll be a fight, so watch out. Right. Master, your orders.
Alright. Feels like that took longer than 15 minutes to read all that. I don't know why. You got these Ibaraki cards out of here. And wave 3. Nice and simple. Oh shit. Bumping my mic again. There's all Sanzang's cards. I don't need all these attack buffs. I'm killing this fucking thing anyway. Especially with the Buster Chain. Nice, 13,000 health, John. You don't need to overkill it that badly. Alright, that's part 1 cleared. Ooh, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a headache. That's probably not good. Ugh, my body's just been such a fucking mess lately. Getting really worn down from work. It fucking sucks. A lot of people with Okita. You know, probably because of the event. Let's see. I'll use Luna's Musashi. You know what? I'll bring in my Bedivere. Why not? Damn, they're coming again. Wish I could unleash my noble phantasm at will. We're inside the city. I'm sorry, but you must get your temper under control. I know that, Shieldy. Somehow I feel weird when you tell me that. Hold on. Shieldy? Are you referring to me? Huh? You have a shield, don't you? Use it to defend and bash people in the face. Or does Miss Shieldy sound better? I don't care which one you pick. That's okay. Just call me Shieldy, please. The enemy's trying to flank us from both sides. Can you take care of the right side, Saber Mordred? Leave it to me. I usually deal with everything by myself. Are you ready over there, John? Yes, I'm ready. Roger. Entering battle with hostiles. Look at something. I feel like I spent way too much money today. It's a weird thought to have in the middle of recording. I know I shouldn't. But yeah, today's the day that the summer banner launched in Heroes. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on that shit today. Jesus. No, wait. It's like almost all my paycheck tomorrow. I'd like to be able to use Bedivere's NP in this battle. That's not gonna happen though. Don't kill Ibaraki. Alright, let's just finish this. Oh, come on, 257! Come on, Miyamoto. What are you doing? Alright. More of this. And let's just swap in Kiara again. Here we go. There's probably just gonna be more mannequins.
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? What? Speak up. If you have something to say, just say it. Alright then. I have a question for you. Why are you fighting here? Mr. Jekyll is fighting to protect his hometown, but what about you? I already told you, didn't I? I'm here to face the perils of Father's beloved Londinium. Well, sure. I mean... Yes, I did hear that when we first met. I understand that. Really, but... I hope you won't get upset, but for some reason I feel like it's for a different reason. Jeez. Alright, I didn't even tell Jekyll about this, you know? Yes, that's right. I just can't allow the land of Britain to be violated by someone other than me. I'm the only one allowed to violate the land King Arthur loved. I can't let anyone else do that.
Alright, Mordred. So distorted. Huh? Did you say something? Not particularly.
If you want to say something, say it. Well, anyway. Don't worry. I'll give you the Holy Grail once we find it. I won't say I want it after all or anything. Even if I did, it wouldn't serve any purpose. I'm Mordred, the treacherous knight. But this time it's special and I'll be on the defender's side. Honestly, I was hesitating a bit. Meeting you guys cleared up my mind. What do you mean? I mean, someone worthy of being the owner finally showed up. You can have the Holy Grail. Huh? Enough chit-chat. Don't bring up this topic ever again. We're almost at the mansion, but enemies are here again. Well then, shall we rip them apart? Mordred's detection is amazing. Is it an intuition skill? We detected hostile reactions too. There'll be 3 waves. Roger. Master, orders please.
Oh, that's good to know. 3 waves. Can you tell us that every time before we start a fight, Roman? I'd appreciate that a lot. Like, it'd be nice if, in the, I guess, node selection menu, it actually showed you how many waves there were in addition to, like, the enemies that appeared on it. That'd be nice to see. But I doubt we're gonna get that.
喜びいただいてそれでいいわ。捕らえましたね。
I'll use Kiara's NP on this one.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
それでは
おのいいとは。
再度の日取りでございます。最後も下脱の我が指一つで随分じゃぞ。行き着く先は殺生院。兄とのごとき天上楽天上下脱なさいませ。阿弥陀阿弥陀羅ヘブンズホーム。どこまで逃げても手のひらの上。
Alright, one wave left. Probably got 3 enemies again. Oh, no, it's just the one. Good, I actually saved the single target NP for the one enemy. Man, that's never gonna fucking happen again. Well, time to overkill this fucking thing. Ready to die?
見仏パワーしましょう。見仏の角見せてあげる。5秒間釈迦如来ショ
あったあったあった。久しぶり
Man, just a wooden chest drop. Couldn't even get like something good out of that thing. Again, my luck with gears is absolutely awful. I'm never watch it, for the entirety of me going through this singularity. I'm not gonna get a single gear drop from the story chapters. I can guarantee that shit. Because for some reason, gears and the tear stones of blood just hate showing up for me. Alright, Caster and Lancer. I'll go with... I'll go with my Raikou. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Alright, we're here. This big building is Victor's mansion. Unlike Jekyll, who's half-assed, he's a genuine mage. So be careful. Traps like barriers and such are set up all over, so even servants get hurt if they touch things without knowing. When I first visited to check things out, I had an absolutely terrible experience here. Oh, okay. I'll be careful then. A death trap workshop in an urban area. Sounds like a cautious old guy with pretty strong nerves. First challenge to the entrance door. See, look at that big door. Damn, we're too late. Someone's at the entrance. A tall silhouette. A clown? Hey you, Scarecrow! Or are you a living statue? Whatever. Anyway. You stink like hell. It's like blood, guts, and fire. And the catalyst for the old man's favorite elemental spell? I can smell it from here. You killed him, didn't you? You murdered Victor Frankenstein.
Yes, I did. Well, no, let me see. Just a moment, please. Indeed, indeed, that elderly man will not open his mouth, brush his teeth, eat food, or breathe ever again. Yes, yes. Frankly speaking, I'm certain he is dead. It's a shame. He refused to join our cause, right to the very end. But, and yet, however, who killed Victor Frankenstein? That might be quite a difficult question to answer, because he blew himself up. Oh my, did I scare the beautiful young lady? My apologies. As you can see, I am a demon after all. That was a joke, and I'm sorry for letting you down, but I'm actually a heroic spirit. I'm a servant just like you. The class is caster. Oh? Well, folks, you don't get it.
That's enough. Shut up.
No, I'm sure you got that. You wonder why I revealed my class so easily? It is reasonable during a Holy Grail war unlike any other. At least the lady over there knows why. An encounter instantly becomes an all-out battle, as we are servants without masters. We can be called the most powerful forces on the earth. However, sadly it seems that you have a master. Best you protect yourself well, otherwise in no time.
Enough small talk. Wipe that grin off your face right now.
Pardon?
That smirk of a smile. So annoying. Was it really that fun to kill that old man?
Well, sure. Once he rejected our cause, it was like a job to me, so to speak.
Cause?
When you're obligated to do something, it's usually quite a nuisance indeed. But still, it feels good to do your best. You will work hard for a job you enjoy. His expression in the moment he died. The face of a human who understood the transition from life to death. Despair! Sorrow! Ah! That is exactly it! Well, anyway, something like that. It killed my boredom. At least, I guess.
I see. Immigrant or not, that old man was a citizen of Britain. Listen, you took him. You put your hand on my stuff without my permission. You know what'll happen?
What?
I'm saying I'm going to kill you, you dumbass clown!
Well, well, well. You killing me? Can you really? You seem to be a hot-blooded person. Good, that's fine. I'll try not to disappoint you then. You might as well watch out for the explosions. My noble phantasm has already been set up. By my true name, Mephistopheles, I shall relish striking you all down into despair.
You set up what? Damn it, I don't know if it's because of the fog or his skill, but it's undetectable. Master, hostile servant approaching. Orders, please. Fight and watch out for his noble phantasm. Roger.
After seeing him in so many goddamn events, here he is in the story, Mephistopheles. Because I'm certain I've seen him in more than one event. I know for sure we saw him on the Valentine's Day event. I think he appeared during one of the Gouda Gouda events as well. But I can't remember for sure. No, he definitely did. I think he was a bonus servant on one of them, wasn't he? Something like that. Alright, wave 1 done. Alright, Mephistopheles. Probably should have put that on him. Oh well. Probably just gonna leave the homunculi alone, because with them on the field, Mephistopheles only acts once. Oh, cool. Thanks for doing that, dumbass. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you allow Sanzine to charge up real quick. Now that she's at least 50. Or cool! Thanks for debuffing yourself too, you goddamn idiot. Like, holy shit, I didn't think it'd be this easy. And time for the NP bomb.
This should take care of it.
Should.
Hopefully it does. He had what, 145,000? At the very least, the homunculi are gone. It's 71. Just a matter of how much is Kiara gonna do to him. Because Sanzang's not gonna be doing effective damage against Mephisto. I heard him fucking laugh. That did what, about like 20, 30,000? 46, yeah, we're not killing him with the NP bomb. Oh well. I thought it'd work. And at the very least, he should be almost dead. Yeah, 95, 60. Well, you're a little late with that. Oh man, Takahito Koyasu is such a good VA. That's Clown Dio for you. Fucking Clown Dio. And there are 3 Dios in this game. One of them is Clown Dio. Then there's Shota Dio, and then what is it? Oh, Pharaoh Dio. This is quite regretful. This materialization is one I couldn't enjoy much of. I suppose servants need masters after all. Yes, the power of the bond between master and servant. Something of it. Not. Yes, definitely not. Once a master decides to fulfill an earnest wish, I must make at least one child die by the master's hand. Otherwise you can't enjoy the best part of a Holy Grail war. Oh, I envy you, shield servant. You will have countless chances from here onwards to betray and throw your master into despair. I am so jealous of you. Shut up. Thank you, Mordred. Did you find anything? Yes, I found the note the doctor left. Apparently he was writing this when he was attacked. I see. Must say, he was a lax old guy until the end. I'll read it out loud. I learned of a certain plot. Its name is Project Demonic Fog, though its present state is still unknown. The 3 leaders of the project are P, B, and M. The 3 leaders of the project are P, B, and M. Can cast... Yeah, that sentence doesn't make sense. The 3 leaders of the project are P, B, and M, and they can cast spells beyond human wisdom. Probably heroic spirits. Is M the guy from earlier? Well, let's take this back and have Jekyll read it too. And now, I found something interesting too. Hey, come over here. A girl? Is she human? Or a servant? Who knows? It would be the best if we asked her. Are you a human? Or are you a servant just like us? Huh? I can't determine what she is. All I can read is that there are vital and physical reactions. It seems the detection issues caused by the demonic fog can reach indoors too. How about you, Mash? I can't figure it out either. How about you, Mordred? I can't tell for sure just by her presence. I think the demonic fog outside is interrupting. But you're asking what she is? Of course she's a servant. At least I wish I could say that. In my memory, that's how it was supposed to be. Anyway, yes, she's an artificial human, apparently. An artificial human, is she? I found her in the coffin in the back room, and a note was attached. Let me see.
First artificial human created by Grandfather Victor Frankenstein. Or something like that. So it's Frankenstein's monster. But didn't it burn up in the end according to the novel? I wonder if she can hear my voice. Let's see. Are you Frankenstein's monster? Huh? It seems like she doesn't have a speech function, but I can somehow understand her. Name, I guess. Monster is certainly a name you don't like, right? Then how about Fran? She seems to be happy with the name. Okay then, Miss Fran. You're an artificial human. Is that correct? You're not a servant, huh? Oh, I get it. You mean you're still alive. I finally understand. No wonder I couldn't figure it out just by looking at you. Huh? Oh, never mind. We can't just leave her here, so let's take her back to Jekyll. Your master is no longer here. You can go anywhere you want. I'll let you stay with Jekyll for now. Let's go. The fog shouldn't impact you if you're an artificial human. Is she really? I'm not so sure about that. That's a dangerous action. She's gonna be fine. She's not breathing. Right, Fran? See, she's nodding. Aw, Fran's adorable. I'm really looking forward to this year's summer event with Saber Fran, because she actually speaks, and she is the most precious thing ever, even though she speaks very broken. It's adorable. I'm really looking forward to it. Got a bunch of free quests popping up now. Clerkenwell, Southwark, and 60s. Alright, well, next up we have one book, one pen. But we'll save that for next time. So the next one we'll go into the 4th section of London. See you guys then. Bye!